another great interview right here on Music is the Cure with your boy Bronson. This one, Shimmy, LG Pro Hits, Jay Young, and they're all coming together, joining forces lately, dropping a whole bunch of different hits from right here on the beautiful island of Guam. You definitely want to check out this interview. We're getting a little deeper. Check out what they're doing now, what they're doing later, what they've been doing, how some of them even got here. Only right here on Music is the Cure. Shout out to Jay Young. Shout out to Shimmy. Shout out to the pros at LG Pro Hits. What's going on, family? Let's go. You know it, it's your boy Bronson here, making it all happen right here on Music is the Cure. Yeah, we got local flavor. Told you, local worldwide artists, but it doesn't get any more local than LG Pro, Shimmy Shimmy. It's all going down right here on the show of all shows, Music is the Cure. We celebrating all local and worldwide artists always, but I want to get down to this right here. Big time shout out to Shimmy. You got things popping off, Shimmy. I want to know one thing. How did you get to Guam? Tell everybody that story.
Oh, man, how did I get to Guam? I came to Guam back in 2015, right, from Houston, Texas. My brother and his wife, big shout out to Rodney and LaHella, they moved me out here. And honestly, I've been hooked ever since, man. It's phenomenal. I love the culture. Guam is beautiful, you know, from the culture to the beaches. The food is amazing. I love it here. So technically, this is home for me now.
It is home. I seen you doing your thing. I know your fam stay out here, and you guys got your own businesses and things that you're doing as well. So I mean, it's and everything you've done for the community. I know you got to talk a little bit about your radio thing. You did that to the max, of course. It's like you do everything. So you feel me. So what? Talk about that a little bit. What's your background on that as well, sis? What's the background on the radio?
We do have a couple things cooking, me and my family, you know, but I started off in radio back in 2015. So I did radio for about 5 years, of course. Fire 98, the Shimmy Shack, of course, the lovely LG Pro. They made my jingle, Shimmy to the Shimmy Shack. Hey, so big shout outs to them. I loved it. It was a beautiful time in my life. I got many connections, you know, networking, all that kind of deal. I made some amazing friends. Some amazing business connections. So big shout outs to everyone who was a part of my journey and who still is. I miss radio every day. I love it. But as we mentioned, we do got a couple things going on. I am in real estate as well, me, my brother, and his wife. So big shout outs to Modern Realty. So if you need a house, hit us up. We got you. Light plug there.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now you got LG Pro. Now you got
Magic Man right here.
Breaking free. Jay Young, we see you out there. We see you out there.
Yeah, but you know the Mexicans in the back can say it's okay for the 60th mile, but we're gonna release it. We're gonna release this in June on Music is the Cure. It's on Guam time because you know we always gotta keep it local flavor. You know that's how we doing it. That's right. Yo, you know, big shout outs to all everybody that's always supported us and showed us love, and big out to everybody we never worked with, and you know, shout out to everybody in Guam. Music is the Cure. Bronson, of course, Bronson. You know Bronson, he's always been there. You know, he still is the king of the late night to me. But yeah, Shimmy's up and coming. She's doing her thing. My boy Jay Young right here. He's also in the video that you're gonna see. He's got phenomenal lyrics coming at you. I'm telling you, this is the Asian, you know what I mean? The Asian wonder. I'm telling you, it's like the 7th wonder of the world. That's the 8th right there. But don't forget, the Magic Man himself.
There you go.
LG.
Man, talk about it a little bit. How long has LG Pro be doing it, man? How long you guys been in the local scene here?
LG Pro's been around for a while, man. We in and out, you know. We're not DJing, we're producing. So years, about 20 years, probably? Yeah.
Even before that.
Right. See?
We used to do beats back when Fruit Loop was Fruit Loops out. Then after that, we did some local shows and stuff like that, and some competitions. Ranking Free did freestyling too.
Yep.
I was into hip hop and everything too, but then I kind of fell out of it. Moved on to the States, came back, had a little, little dark side thing coming and stuff. And when I came back, Free actually approached me like, yo, you know what, you got nothing going on right now, come back to the mic, you know, make it happen. Get all of that stuff in your heart, bring it out, you know, and let's see what we do. And family welcomed me, you know, Shimmy, LG, it was so fun to reunite again, especially now that we got Shimmy too. You know, she brings that shine.
She's the next, I tell you.
Yeah, she do.
Don't let nothing anybody say. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart.
I gotta say, Nick and Frank are the ones, the glue, right? Frankie approached me about 5 years ago. Been trying to get me to do music for the longest time. I was like, bro, no, right? And he was like,
Frankie's always been the motivator.
Yeah, so I gotta say, COVID, happened, of course, and then we're on lockdown, all that kind of deal, and you gotta keep those juices flowing so you don't get stagnant, right? So,
right.
Frank, bro, this is our time to just shoot our shot. And so we collabed, and it's been magic ever since. So big shout outs to Nick, of course. Nick, he is the mastermind between everything from the beats to the producing, mastering. Nick does it all. So, we got to give Nick mad props.
Yeah, especially.
And also we got to shout out to STG Filmmakers because Shane, he's a phenomenal director. He's definitely doing amazing things out here on Guam. He's like Guam's Hype Williams, no joke.
Oh, he is. To the next level, bro.
I'm telling you, he's doing big things. So shout out to them. Shout out to also those people that are on the tracks who we have a couple tracks coming out where there's Sister Joanne, and we also had Tahini was on one of the tracks too. We got Tahini.
Denise said her music
That's right.
From Blush. She came down to go and drop some courses with us too. So yeah.
My sister-in-law hopped on one track. So it was dope.
We just creating, always creating. But this man right here, Nick LG, is really he is the mastermind behind a lot of music, Nick LG. I speak for him a lot because, he's always a man of few words because he speaks through his hands. And I'm telling you, this man right here,
that's all he needs.
I'm telling you, everything you hear on the audio track is done by this man. And his beat patterns has always been changing because he's evolved with the music. We've always DJed, we produced. But seeing Shimmy back then, when I remember hearing it on Power 98, she's like, I want to be in the jingle, or I want to be like a hype person in the track. So I was like, yo, called Nick LG. I said, LG was with me. I told him, yo, we got to create a jingle for her. And not only do we create the jingle, but she's going to be the hype one in the jingle.
See?
So from there,
Yeah.
she got a taste of it. And seeing what she's done now.
That's all it took. And if you already had that little flame flickering, all it took for LG to just say, put a little gas on that thing, yeah, let's get it going for real. And now look at Shimmy. And for you, Nick, what's it like producing for a young artist like Shimmy, man? What's it like really? Are you retooling what you're doing, or are you sticking to the same?
No, I'm always evolving, adapting to the new sound. So it's just a new thing, you know how it is. We're always evolving. That's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, with every track, we try to evolve it. We try to go and get into that zone. That's how you hear it in the track.
And you never know what's gonna come out. You never know. It's gonna be like, it could be one day political, but one day.
Every track is different.
I've heard it.
I have to say that we have because we're a little bit older, right? And I have to say I credit us for having a very nostalgic sound, right? When you hear our music, you're like, oh, that sounds like that song from back in the 90s, right? But we take it, but we kind of like revamp it a little bit. But I think that's why people like us, because we have that nostalgic feel, right? So yeah. I think I credit us for that, and I don't want to lose that touch, right? Because that's what sets us apart. Yeah.
Take off the mask, because music is the cure. Well, we got a great show lined up for you. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. Music is the cure. Are you ready? We got throwback edition for your summertime. LG Pro, we had him on an interview with Shimmy. The whole entire game is here. And now we'll play some of their earlier work with LG Pro, because they've been doing it in the game for a long time for sure, and putting down great music for a while. We'll also have Badu from the Laddie Stone Soldiers. We'll also check out Is Yo and Zoni P. Remember Zoni? Yeah, we got video from him and his team from back in the day. A little bit of throwback edition for your summertime on Music is the Cure. Let's go.
I met her in September. She left the ends on my dresser. Back when I tried hard to impress her. Nowadays I know I can do better, yeah. But I'm feeling all this pressure. It's not you being extra. Girl, I know I'm much better than this. I keep a picture on my dance so I never forget. You know me so well, yeah. For you I feel, yeah. I hope you can tell, yeah. Losing you would be dumb as hell, yeah. But sometimes I'm dumb as hell, yeah. I can't help it. I wish I was better at this. Love life forever tragic. Bad days are everlasting. I just put a fake smile on and act good. Throw 3.5 in a backwood. Just for everything, look at that shit on my way. I'm still here, bitch, you know where to find me, yeah. Then the world stops. It never ends well when the girls talk. You hate when I say it, but there are thoughts. All up in your ears trying to break us up. You're prettier when you take your makeup up. I like what you're wearing, but take that off. You came into my life, that was a wake-up call. I knew I had to get it, couldn't take too long, yeah. Baby, I don't need nobody but you. I could throw my own party with you, yeah. And I would never get bored. They can hit me if they want, they forever ignore, yeah. Baby, I don't need nobody but you. I could throw my own party with you, yeah. And I would never get bored. They can hit me if they want, they forever ignore. You know me so well, yeah. For you I feel, yeah. I hope you can tell, yeah. Losing you would be dumb as hell, yeah. But sometimes I'm dumb as hell, yeah. You know me so well, yeah. For you I feel, yeah. I hope you can tell, yeah. Losing you would be dumb as hell, yeah. But sometimes I'm dumb as hell, yeah.
somehow. Let me get it right now. Let me tell you that there's no way out. Here we go, up in smokes, freshen up and it's time to go. Smoke a split and it's time to roll. Kiss my mic and then bust my flows. Hold up, what it is, what you got in mind? If you want, we can get it right now. We can do it right now. We can both ride out. That's if you're down. Cause weekends are for rookies, baby. Let me taste that cookie, baby. What you need and I'll do you right. Let me know if you're down to ride. Living life to the fullest and waking up with 2 new hands. Chicken heads gon' fix my bed. John C. and I'm out again.
Yeah, we're ready now. We're gonna scream and shout. Go out and rock this house, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, we run this show. We're gonna bust this flow. Boys for life, and that's how we roll. We're gonna ride and die, no matter day or night. No problems on our mind, we're having a good time. Everybody knows this is how we roll. We're gonna ride and die, we're having a good time.
Let's take an extended look at that Shimmy LG Pro interview.
But we still keep it new school with a little bit of flavor in there.
And always keeping it local. Always got to bring it back to the islands and speak upon it where we're at. Because now where you're from, it's where you're at. And that's how we
Shimmy, what you doing? How, as far as your singles, your first single, when you first dropped, what got you back into even trying to do music? What made you want to do a full song? From doing a jingle to a full song?
Then I have these boys, right? These boys. I gotta credit them for a lot of things. They definitely hyped me up, right? And it was funny. The Shimmy song came about. We was waiting on the other 2 to get here, and we were just kicking back in the studio. And Nick was like, "Oh my God, I know the kind of sound that you like, and I have this beat for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, right." And then he's like, "Check it out." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I was messing around. I was like, "Shimmy, shimmy, ah. Shimmy, shimmy, ah." And he was like, "Hey, that actually works." And I was like, "You think so?" He's like, "Dude." So we laid the chords down that same night. I remember because we were so hyped. We was like, he's like, "Let's just lay it down." And he did his magic too. And I was like, "Okay, we're gonna take that and we're gonna run with it." And literally, I was like, "James, okay, we need a guy on here to kind of like bounce it out a little bit." And I was like, "James was the perfect guy, right?" So we got him on it.
That was awesome. See when we saw.
So I'm telling you, with that kind of chemistry, like I said, I got to give Shimmy props definitely, because if you notice in the Shimmy song, she did 100% all of that, her, Jay, and I wasn't even on it. And I thank her because you know what? That's because these 2 are coming out with all of us together. The next video you're gonna see all 3 of us, and now it's gonna come at you again and again and again, because LG Pro hits, because that's what it is now. It used to be LG Pro, but now it's LG Pro hits. And because it hits, yo, we're gonna give it to you.
We got a couple more tracks coming out. We're gonna throw those on Spotify in just a bit. We got GU. Yep. That's gonna be our next single. It's representing Guam and the life that we live. And then we got a song called Nasty Treats.
Yeah, and that. Oh, we got a story about that. How
Nasty Treats.
That came up about.
Oh, what's up?
So here's the story. I come to the studio. And I'm prepping. I got my Red Bull and stuff like that. Trying to stay awake because we do these recordings at all times of the night. And I come in, and let's just say everybody's.
We're highly motivated at this time.
Let's say we're highly motivated, and I come in and I'm like, "Yo, what's up with the food? Food references."
And no, because I was like, "I want some cereal, guys."
Yeah. We were just messing around. And we heard the beat, and then next thing you know, we were feeling it.
We talking about food on the song.
Yeah, so we were just talking about food and the windows with it. And
it came out a nasty treat. It was just a nasty treat.
It's a fun song.
It was like a ghetto Oreo.
That was a theme. That was a theme that happened
after. It happens.
And
cereal.
The whole time we were recording, we couldn't keep a straight face because we were just laughing at the whole thing. We were kind of just making it like some kind of parody.
Yeah, it wasn't even serious. We were just screwing around.
Then it got serious, didn't it?
And then 2 days later, Nick dropped this beat on chat, and he laid it down, and we were just like, "Yo, this sounds completely different." It was a comeback.
But I think those kind of songs, the ones that you least expect, right? We were just having fun. We were being so silly that night. And we usually get those kind of nights where we just kind of like mess around and laugh a little bit and end up being a song. And that song was pretty effortless, right? It wasn't a deep song. It wasn't full of emotion. It was just, I'm just about to talk about food.
It was a nasty treat. It was a nasty treat.
So,
like a ghetto Oreo. You know what a ghetto Oreo they call that? You know what a big one? They call it a cream between. That's what they call it.
Aye, boy.
Nasty treat.
So we're excited for everyone to hear what we've been working on. You know, like I said, we're on Spotify. If you want to find us on Spotify, it's LG Pro Hits. And of course, we got a Facebook page. Find us on Instagram, all that kind of deal. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to give it to you.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We've been waiting all these years, and now you know we got history too, LG Pro. We done made music, me and you together as well.
Yes,
so now it's like when I see this now, I'm seeing.
Can get the job done.
I just want to say, keep the flame lit. Jay Young, Shimmy, keep that flame lit for hip hop on Guam. And LG Pro, I know you're gonna always be there. It's to the end. I already know that already. And that's why I think and I love y'all for keeping going and bringing up this new generation, man, because that's what we need. We kind of need that to keep going. Because if not, you know where it's gonna go. If we don't tell them music is the cure, you know where it's gonna go.
It's the cure, yo.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother, for this opportunity. We really appreciate it.
Man, we love you guys, man. You heard it right here. There it is, LG Pro, Shimmy Shimmy, Jay Young, and your boy Bronson. Music is the cure.
All right. I know you ain't used to this, but I'm taking this to a whole new level. Here I go. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide za representita no mo. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide za representita no mo. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Islas Marianas Mos Paire. Baila zengzum du robadimo. Dispassion ni sa o sudagamo. Pagkahulog, mga mamarlaw Tapanggi po todo dia para pwede kake atros sa isla Saipan Itanonita, rorosa sa moro Pisina, mas tani pues Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimogi no tanonita Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Rapazatita no mo Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimogi no tanonita Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Rapazatita no mo B to the A to the D to the U. What's up, yo? I'm a champ Maru. Champ Maru pride from the west side. Keeping it real all the way live. Look into my eyes and feel the warmth of paradise. Cause I'm down for who I am. Represent the one and only island, no Saipan. Where we chill in the chill. And the fine time, Morita Saw. Kicking it with the crew. Yeah. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Representita no mo. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Representita no mo. Debi yo tugan ako husik Badu. Za u representi todo sifat mit loko. Para todo sabto de Rap segani yam subunga pumara pada bishono ko papa loko sinyo sok ni jo tagine hata manu mapanyo gujo bara positi marianas kaki motai jo sa estimagi no nega di pura somino doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa estimagi no tanonita doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa representita no mo doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa estimagi no tanonita doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Representita no more. Saipan, where you at? Rhoda, where you at? Timnian, where you at? Guam, where you at? Yeah. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Representita no mo. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Estimagi no tanonita. Doko hula ekanamo ge aide sa Representita no mo. aidisa estimagi no tanonita Doko hula economic aidita representita no more Doko hula economic.
What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow. What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow. What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, rep it like there's no tomorrow. This one's to my soldiers, out here doing hard time, islanders what I represent, so you haters better recognize where I'm from. I'm an OG, zone piece what they call me. I'm a West Pacific Islander and will be until I can't breathe. Micronesia to Polynesia, Melanesia, we stand strong. Islanders in the stateside, I'm back to the place where we came from. I was born and raised an islander, never mind what they telling you. Guam is where I come from and you don't want no with my soldiers. Island boy, I'm a rep mine. West side, east side, south side, 20,000 deep, 20,000 G's. I'm soldiers till I rest in peace. Where Romanians at, where the Tongue is at, where the Usos at, where Hawaiians at. Islanders all around the world, it's time to bring our island nation back. I do this for my people, I do this for the West. I'ma die for all my soldiers, where I'm from I'll never forget. I'ma do this for my soldiers, I'ma do this for the West. So now he on my chest, recognize this island flesh. What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow. What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow.
It's that north side, that certified, that well connected, draft selected, Mr. West Pacific in the building, no way to reject it. It keeps it really hyphy/island when we gunning. We hopping on the scene, we island boys, we straight stunning. Zone productions going stupid, nothing to it but to do it. Follow me to Northern California, guarantee you freaking lose it. Back home is on P, on a movement on that island high, quaking down your village block, bumping out that island knot. Vibration and vibration, bumping for that island nation. Zone productions in the functions, bumping on your island station. Micronesian, Melanesian, Polynesian, all the Nesians. I'll give you 100 reasons why we love that tropic season. Island boys, we making noise, trying to bring that unity. Posted on the island, straight adapted to humidity. Pacific bound, Pacific sound. Us island boys, you know we down. We savages above average, just island boys, you know don't drown.
What you didn't know, who we be, islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow. What you didn't know, who we be, we islanders, till we DIE, yes, where my soldiers at, we going hard, put your hands up, reppin' like there's no tomorrow. Welcome to my trench, boy. Now where it's deeper than deep. Them goon squad, Guam soldiers, boy, try to defeat. We stay hot on these streets and steady stacking them G's. I stay tatted up, homie, from my head to my feet. And you ain't know we liquid sin on the road. Keep it coming, boy, like a bankroll. Hey, just keep it distance. What's specific to be specific? I ain't with no shit, too busy out getting lifted. Stay committed to the game, never been a late. Switching up lanes, we got them blonde soldier boys going crazy insane. It's 671 all day, we stunning, man. So productions gunning, man. Them island boys be rising, man. Keep it 100 for your wildin' that you reppin' for. Lil John, gassing flows and Guam is what I'm reppin', yo. And if you ain't know what my roots be banging, yo. And if you ain't know what my roots be banging, yo. What you didn't know, who we be.
Yeah, thank you for joining us right here on Music is Secure. We'll do it all again next time. Every third Thursday of the month, you can catch Music is Secure on the stations of ABC 7 and Fox 6, Sorensen Media Group. Yeah, we'll have more to come of worldwide and local artists. Thank you to all the artists that took part in this episode and every episode of Music is Secure. Let's support them. Peace.